Good afternoon, Your Honor. David Fanti on behalf of the plaintiff.
Your name?
Yeah, Fleming.
All right. Where are we on this case?
Ms. Fleming has a balance of $4,298.39. She indicates that she mailed the rental assistance form to the court on Wednesday.
She mailed it on Wednesday?
Yeah, I didn't know. I couldn't really hear you, but I thought you said mail it in. So
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Bonquisha, she walked into this courtroom with her child for pure sympathy. The shield, the human shield, the baby. She owed over $4,000 of rent. They say she over $4,000 in the whole. She gonna say I mailed y'all a slip for some rent assistance. Somebody need to help me. So she said I put the slip in for assistance. This is terrible.
They told her date in which to mail this letter of assistance, and hit her public pretender. Oh my goodness, look at this ninja here. He said you're supposed to. She just mailed it on Wednesday, and Judge Simpson he made that face like you're supposed to mail it before. And Bonquisha, her opening statement, if you will, is an excuse. I didn't hear you. Now, what were you paying attention to? I don't know. Some of y'all ain't never had to be at that podium before, but what else is you listening to? God dang it. It's the worst place to be.
I mailed it in.
Well, it needs to
Proof
be at
that
the court by
I filled out an SIR with my tracking number and everything. I mean, an SDR.
I don't have it.
Well, I sent it in.
Your Honor, I'll leave it up to the court what the court wants to do. I don't think her balance is $4,298.39. She's been on rapid rehousing with SOS paying their portion. She's never made a payment to my.
Hold on.
Hell!
Damn it. This is compounding. It's a lot. Where my poverty folks in the back? Where my social workers? They said something about SOS.
Never made a payment.
Look at her. They said SOS made a payment. SOS, I know that's emergency in the sky. SOS.
Save our ship. Save our ship.
There we go. Yeah, save our Bonquishas. Save our sisters. SOS. Save our sisters. They paid a month of her. This dude said, I don't think she ever paid any of her rent. She's always going to a church or SOS or the Salvation Army. Somebody or Nug, clapping cheeks, whatever she got to do, but she ain't paying.
When are y'all gonna admit that y'all are in the worst case scenario? Listen at the names of these organizations. SOS. The other one was called, he said, Rapid. What was it? Rapid.
I thought it was rapid response or what he said.
Yeah, like rapid housing. Rapid something, trying to hurry up and find you a place to live. I know in our neck of the woods, there's a place called Center for Hope. Hope. SOS. Rapid rehousing. Like, my goodness, sound like they got freaking what is it? The freaking Coast Guard on speed dial.
And I would say this is only for single moms. Ain't no way in hell you grown black man walk in this room by yourself. Ain't no SOS. None of that. It's the streets.
To my client, and I reached out, and from what she has said, so I reached out to SOS to see if they were going to be able to help her with the balance. What she indicated to
Anyways,
me.
can I talk? They're not going to be able to help. They're not going to be able to help with balance.
Ma'am. Let him finish, and I will
He's
then hear
rude. I
from
don't
you.
like.
You want to know what?
Rude.
You don't try to overtalk me, because that will never happen.
That's fine.
Am I understood?
Yes.
You know what? I'm going to pass the matter. You go down, check your attitude, and then I'll call your case back up. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Man, you about to piss me off. Come on.
Keep back talking. You better take that out of here. Oh, don't give me that look. Lee, get her out of my courtroom. Get her out of my courtroom.
I want to be a judge.
Court to pass that matter. Court does call the case of YPF 16 LLC versus Nakia Turner.
Your Honor, I'll wait for it.
That just messes up my whole day. Everybody else is going to have a hard time with me now. I was in a good mood, and then it's just going to take one person. It just takes one person and just messed up my whole attitude.
And this is open court. So everybody's sitting there waiting on their case. And like the judge said, now I'm mad. So this might mess up y'all sentence. They in there like, chill, judge. Don't let her mess it up. But this shows you that melanated women, rest in peace to the Godfather. He once said, who will they respect? All right. He sat up there in a 3-piece suit. You got a judge up here, a black judge. No respect.
And even then, he demanded his respect. Salute to this OG. Salute to you. I ain't never called the judge honorable. I would call you honorable, brother. Salute to you. And even this, look at these sisters love saying that there's hateful for women coming from black men. Even being a judge, going through all of that, I can't even fathom what it takes for a melanated man to become a judge. But he did it, and he still can't get respect from his sisters. Even in the face of disrespect, after the fact, he still cracked a smile and made a joke, a serious joke, but a joke nonetheless. Salute to you, brother.
Nakia Turner. That's you.
Your Honor, I filed an administrative closing on this case. I was able to verify with her bankruptcy attorney that there is a bankruptcy in both their names.
Okay.
And so I gave to
and I will sign the order for administrative closing.
Great.
Got it. And YPF 16 versus Christina Morgan. That matter is dismissed on plaintiff's motion without. And so we only have her?
yes.
Do I want you to go get it? Not really, but I don't want to hold up Mr. Pantera. Tell her she can come back in now.
She coming back? I'm scared.
You know, people, if she don't act right, it's gonna be get bad. No, hey, I'm just telling you. I'm just giving fair warning.
Would you like your coffee, sir? So we can go get it right now.
No, I'm good. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm good.
We respect you, sir.
Your Honor, if you want to pass.
I'll pass it and then.
She left.
No. You know what? You keep talking. I'm going to do something to you too. Courthouse case. So Augusta Woods. It's your welding.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Your Honor. David Santa Croce on behalf of Shelby Mink. Oh,
okay, got it. Is she in the premises?
so I
Here.
her
YPF 16 LLC versus Kiera Fleming. Parties have returned. Mr. Pantera, you were in the middle of your statement, sir.
Yes, her current balance is $4,123.39. Court cost of $175 for a total of $42,9839. She's been in rapid rehousing where SOS has been paying her portion. And
Rapid rehousing. SOS been paying for her. Look at her. She's sitting there with her arms folded. They say she done filed for bankruptcy. We got bankruptcy, evictions, car repos, student loan debt. This woman is beyond FUBAR.
Look at poor little Nuglet, man. Poor baby. He don't know what's going on. Scared, nervous. Shoot, she probably told him, she probably said, look, if I go to jail, we both going to jail. Y'all don't understand how I'm trying to tell you. I all but guarantee you that little boy, he like, I'm about to go to jail with her. That's how the democracy works. Ain't no way in Haiti she going to jail, you going home. Yeah, you going down with the ship. SOS.
SOS has been paying her portion and she's supposed to pay the rest. She has never made a payment. I reached out to SOS. They tried to reach out to her. And it's my understanding that the rapid rehousing ends at the end of July. So in August, she's going to be responsible for the whole thing herself. She hasn't filed a rental assistance form. I don't think it's a tribal issue. In fact, we would ask the court for a judgment.
Right. Ma'am, what did you wish to say?
Anyways, like I was saying, SOS was paying my rent for 3 months without me having to pay anything. Like I told Ms. Terry through SOS that I ended up losing my job. And I wasn't able to pay nothing at the moment. And I'm just now getting a job. And I wasn't able to pay nothing until today.
What you mean you couldn't get a job? You got Kuda Kata. All right, listen here.
I got $40. $40 today.
And if you nasty, I throw in 60. If you nasty.
That's all I'm saying. At least one a day. What, $60 a day? What's that? That's like almost $2,000 a month. Just one a day, not much.
Goodness gracious, one a day. Sweet like a vitamin. I would have kicked her right back out. Soon as she opened her mouth, she said, like I was saying, get out. Yeah, y'all couldn't be no judge. I'd be worse than Judge Judy with her can't take herself. Don't give me not a damn bit of lip. They call me the contempt of court judge as soon as you say anything unpleasant, because I'm not unpleasant. So don't you be nasty. As I was saying, contempt, go to jail. Lock her up.
But yeah, and I sent in my SER through the mail. I didn't know I had to come and actually bring it in. I don't have a car, so anytime I go anywhere, I have to get on a bus with my children. So I don't know if you're able to, if they bring the mail to y'all, but I definitely sent the SER to this courtroom with the judge with your name on it, Cedric Simpson.
Yeah. It's her, she trying to shift the blame. Yeah, I'm gonna send you his name. Yeah, that guy. SOS. She said SOS has been paying my rent for the last 3 months. I haven't, she said she ain't paid a dime because she lost her job and SOS don't want to see her on the street.
Don't work like that. There's a law that applies to this. She's not paying it because she knows she doesn't have to. She know that someone's gonna bail her out. So when she was working and she got that check, y'all don't understand. I'm gonna help y'all understand this poverty mindset. She knew about this SOS. She got her check. She called her girlfriend, said, girl, we hit in the streets. She said, girl, you just got that job. Then when you behind on your rent last month, she said, girl, SOS gonna cover it. I'm coming to pick you up on the bus because she ain't got no car. Probably got a rental. She didn't even think about paying her rent. Ain't gonna think about it because of these programs. They coddled them.
But SOS doesn't stop. She said that I already filled the paperwork out yesterday when she came. They pay August, but after August, I won't be getting no more help from SOS. But I reached out to Hawk. They're able to help, and I did do an SCR with my caseworker, and I have an appointment with my caseworker on Monday for help, so I can get help with my rent. And
what about a job? You said SOS is done paying your rent in August, but then you found Black Hawk or Night Hawk in this place, and they gonna help. Bonquisha, it has been at least 5 months. What the hell have you been doing? And she'll say, I've been putting in applications. Won't nobody hire me?
Yeah. See, stop. These may be true. Okay, they will put in applications, but they'll put in an application with no attempt to really get hired. Y'all know I done put in many applications. You don't just put in an application. You try to get hired. You sell yourself. Bonquisha showing up to these, and yeah, she lifeline application. I've seen it. Bonquisha get a call back from McDonald's or Wendy's or Arby's, and she like, God dang it, I gotta go in for this interview, girl. They done called me back. They be mad. Then they go in there and self-sabotage and still get hired. That's why the turnover be so quick. Bonquisha don't be trying to work there in the first place. She get hired by accident.
Listen here, Bonquisha ain't got no resume. All right, she be self-sabotage. All right, they be applying to jobs they know they ain't gonna get. Go and look at her Indeed account. She been applying to NASA, talk about she an engineer. She been applying to the FBI. All right, she done filed to be the president. They like, Bonquisha, get a real job.
That's true. Yeah, she like, I need an executive position. You know what I mean? Executive. Yeah.
able to pay altogether $900 today, but that's all I can afford.
Well, if we get to August 1st, then August rent is gonna kick in, which means you're not gonna be able
No,
to.
August rent is paid by her, by SOS.
I'm gonna let you finish because I'm not gonna be interrupted again.
I'm sorry.
Get her, Judge.
So what else did you want to say?
That's all I had to say. That's what I said. It was already paid. August month is already paid. That's why she came over yesterday and I filled out the paperwork. So August month to be paid. After August, September, I won't be getting no help after August, is what I'm telling you.
If SOS pays in August what they paid in July, it will be $650 on a $1,300 apartment, which would mean she'd be.
Look at this judge. He can care less. And some people might be like he being rude or, dismissing her. No, he sit in his courtroom day after day, week after week, and deal with women just like her. and they have no shame. You see how she disrespected him? He knows she has no respect for him, and he ain't. Hey, it is what it is.
I've never been in front of a black judge. With that being said, I ain't never seen a judge show this much understanding. Never, ever. Shoot, man, the experience I had, you talk. You better not show up looking all weird. They're like, get out of here. Come back in when you got some common sense and some decency. This judge, this learned, educated brother, y'all leave his hair alone. He just sat there. He said, you know what? Go ahead and talk because I'm not going to keep it being interrupted. Instead of sitting there and kicking her out, he's still showing some compassion. She ought to be grateful.
Also for the other 650. But even without, let's assume that for the sake of argument that SOS is going to pay the whole thing. She still has a $4,200 balance. And I don't think there's any way that's going to be paid. And she hasn't filed the form, even though, you know, the previous person heard you just fine last week when you said, we get it here within 5 days. It wasn't here within 5 days. We asked for a judgment today.
I did turn it in within 5 days. You said turn it in Wednesday, which I did turn it in Wednesday. And who is he to say that I won't have all of it paid?
Here we go.
Like, you don't know that. I didn't know I can get as much help as I did until I reached out to all these companies. And I was unemployed for a while, which I just got a job. I just started working 3 weeks ago. So this is my first check. You have to wait 2 weeks in a hole to even get your first check.
Your Honor, I'm willing to extend the judgment, normally be the 28th. If we were to extend the judgment to August 4th.
There's no tribal issue for this court in regard to this case. I'll grant a judgment court possession with the redemption amount of the $4,298.39 with the writ to issue August.
The net of it, Bonquisha, you gotta get out.
I'll let you
road.
I'll let you fish. I'm cool like that.
Hit the road.
Bro,
Yeah.
come on, bro.
Hit the road.
Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck now.
Don't you worry about
You got 4 wheels.
You better worry about you get stuck by the law.
No, I ain't worrying about no law.
Hit the road.
You ain't got no.
Hit the road.
Hit the road.
Come on, bro.
Bonquisha, hit the road. He said she owe over $4,000, and she gonna say, how do he know I won't get it paid by next week or whenever? The deadline is days away. She gonna say, how do he know? You don't know if I could come up with this money. I might go on a Kuta Kata selling marathon. All right, I might just start selling WAP for the next, 96 hours straight, nonstop.
Then say that. This is that sick Braddock hoodoo. They try to leave everything open for interpretation. Say just that. Because want to know why we saying you ain't going to pay it? We predict the future by looking at past patterns. And he just said it. You ain't never paid a fiddler's den. And now all of a sudden you about to come up off of wax on wax on wax on wax. If you about to sell Kuta Kata at a rapid rate, shout out the rapid rate Kuta Kata selling, then say that. Sign on the dotted line. Let us know how much Kuta Kata you're going to sell per day. And let's add up to, 30 days or whatever. And see if you get to 4 racks. How much Kuta Kata you got to sell per day to get to 4 racks in a month?
4th, 2025. Thank you.
Can you tell me exactly what does that mean?
I just issued a judgment. The 429839 will need to be paid on or before August 4th of 2025. I've done it that way because if I grant an adjournment in this case, quite frankly, whatever the dispute is with the August grant would be added on to this figure, which I was trying to say earlier.
Yeah.
So it's a benefit that if you can find the funds to get this paid, you only have to pay this amount. Does not include anything for August.
Okay.
Well, so you have to the 4th to get it paid.
Yeah, but last thing I gotta say is that when I talked to my SOS worker, Miss Terry, our agreement was for her to pay the full amount because she know I'm not gonna be able to pay the full amount. The money that I have now is going to be towards to the money I already owe. So August is already gonna be paid. Like the full amount is gonna be paid, so I won't have to worry about August.
Maybe you're not hearing me.
I'm hearing what you
Issued
said.
the judgment. I'm not dealing with August.
I know that. I'm just letting you know for sure that's gonna be paid. That's all. But thank you. Have a nice one.
Stop. Nope, doesn't work.
Shout out to the judge. This dude wild. Bonquisha said, I don't understand what you're saying. Long story short, you owe them money. You know, you got to come up with the bread. I see my guy JP be doing this. Y'all be talking about paying month rent. We in September, they'd be like, yeah, so July and June. I'll be like, we in September. What the hell is y'all talking about? And here we are. Nonetheless, I know it's hard out there, but the net of this video, like, is single by choices. She's sitting here with a small child. We talk about marry before you carry to responsible man, so y'all can do responsible things, like not end up in eviction court.
She keep bringing up what August or the month the judge ain't even considering because she ain't hearing nothing he's saying. So like full wax, she like they supposed to been paid that. SOS and God enlighten them, they supposed to been uncovered that for me. But I got the next month. How can you have the next month and you ain't got the past 2 or 3 months? That's what they don't understand. She's like, when this next month come, I got that. So they think they're current. I swear to goodness, I paid this current. But the past 2 or 3, Bonquisha, well, I paid this one. So I'm still good. I paid this one.
And that was my point just now. Yeah, it's amazing that they are always in the rear, so they are always catching up, never current. So, like I said, we in September, they will be paying rent from July, June, or in August. But they be like, September due in 3 days. And they be like, but, you know, I'll worry about that in 3 days.
How much Kuda Kata does Bonquisha have to sell to make rent?
So here we go, judge. As far as Bonquisha, I don't know. I guess we can find, or Leon. I guess
yeah, she need Leon. Leon, help her. Adopt that kid. That's your child now.
This right here will get me some pussy tonight. But I don't want it. Not for this. Not with this. Fuck that. I don't want no pussy with this. This right here is paper. You want to? That's my rent. Hold on.
Yeah, Ninja. Yeah, I was about to say, tear it into little pieces. Yeah, set it on fire.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here.
Do it.
This right here